This week's video should be sponsored by great people of Canada, or at least Canadian government. Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. Lost Latvian here with another Saturday video, and the wait is over. We are gonna look at some NHL hats. Finally, season is under the way, and so are my caps. I got shit on the hats to show you, actually, but I gotta spread them all out through many videos. But the great thing is 3 hat limit is lifted, so to speak. So today we're gonna have 5 freaking good NHL hats to look at, and we also gonna have a battle, and you're gonna be the one who will decide which hat was better. So but before that, shameless plug-in. So hey guys, a while back I told you, I made like a little silly video that I have made these little stickers, and this is just gonna be a reminder that you can get them, but this time you're gonna have to pay some money. And the whole reason for it is I just really want to recover my cost on these stickers. I mean, they how to use the stickers. So I'll show you the stickers first, and then I'll show you how to use them. So the very first sticker is this one, which is kind of a logo of my channel. You see this type of thing, in like this corner, I believe so, or maybe that corner on every single video I make. So it's about, I don't know, inch and a half width-wise, and then the length-wise, I would say about 3 to 4 inches, something like that. It's not too big. It's just the right size. So when it says LL Network, Lost Latvian Network, fitted hat channel, and then the round logo. The next one is freaking stunner, and no explanations needed for that. So it's a cool little sticker promoting my stunner hats, just like this one, Edmonton Oilers. So yeah, and then I only got one left. I only got one of these big round ones left. I'll have to reorder them because I really like them. So whoever is gonna be the lucky person, and will inquire about this one, he'll get it. But that's it for this one. And then yeah, so what's the cost on those ones? I'll ship also to Canada, and anywhere basically in the world is a regular mail in a regular envelope. And the cost for that is $1.50, I believe, but they just raised the prices, the stamp prices. So what's gonna happen is like the whole deal in total will cost you $3. If it's going somewhere to Canada or outside the United States. So $3 for those of you who live in Canada, and then so if you buy one delivered to Canada, $3. If you add another sticker, it's gonna be $3.50. Every additional sticker is gonna be 50 cents. For United States guys, it's gonna be $2. $2 delivered, yeah. And then 50 cents for any additional one. So if you live in the United States, you want to buy, let's say, one sticker, it's going to cost you $2. If you want to add a stunner and Lost Latvian Network one, it's going to be $3. So $2, $3, no, Jesus, $2, $2.50, $3. If you live in Canada, $3, $3.50, $4. Yeah? clear as a mud. So now, how to use them. My suggestion is, and this is a little joke, so to speak, but part of it is true. When you're the old geezer like I am, 50 plus, I can almost apply for senior living, in fucking apartment complex built not too far away from where I live. So your exhaust pipe, so to speak, exhaust pipe, and your catalytic converter starts kind of like, not performing very well, so you need a little help. So what do? You go to like big warehouses like freaking Costco or Sam's Club, and you get yourself Metamucil, So that's like to basically make that catalytic converter work a little better, a little smoother, and it makes it easy on the exhaust pipe as well, right? So you have that supplement, and when you're done with your freaking can of that supplement, then you have the empty can, right? And what happens is I found out that it's very sturdy, and it's just perfect size, to curl my freaking fitted hats. So I did this. I peeled off their Metamucil fucking paper, whatever, and I slapped these freaking stickers on it. Look at it, and I made myself a custom brim curve, so to speak, right? You can do it as well, That's why you need fucking my stickers, right? So, little supplement for your catalytic converter and your exhaust pipe, and then you will fucking curve your hats, and you're gonna press it against it. You're gonna steam the hat, press it against it, and then the hat like this, the curve like this will come out. I just literally curved this one right before the show started, because I didn't have this one curved. This is, by the way, the team edition, team issued hat I bought earlier this year, before New Era opened it up for everybody else to start making NHL hats. So yeah, that's a little shameless plug. How to acquire these stickers. You're gonna help my channel, and buy the supplement, get the can, slap the stickers on it, and you're gonna have a great brim curve. All right. So that was my little shameless plug-in. Now, cheers, man. I gotta drink some Red Bull. I need much energy because I got hats laid out all over the place. Today's the day when I record my videos, And actually today I'm going to record all the videos for the rest of this year, except the New Year's edition, like the Stunner Awards, and then probably there's going to be also a Christmas special edition, yeah? And up until that time, I'm going to film everything today, edit them all, upload, so I can have, so to speak, a peaceful end of the year as far as filming the hats, editing them, uploading, and so on and on and on. All right, cheers. And now let's get into the show. So yeah, a lot of stores finally got in their NHL hats. There are good, bad, and ugly, and we're going to talk about all of it. And I may make a separate video, like a midweek's video, or maybe the Monday leftovers or something like that, which, by the way, is way overdue. I almost recorded one last week, but then some destruction came, and I kind of scrapped the plan recording of that video. But yeah, I mean, I honestly thought that more stores will jump on NHL, but so far, the heaviest stores releasing NHL hats are Topper Store USA, Topper Store Europe, still up in Canada, Procity and Hat Dreams, and then Exclusive Fitteds. So if you want some NHL hats, go to those stores. and you'll have a great chance of copying them, you know. I see people starting to get creative, and I cannot tell you that I really like that trend. You know, if there's a one sport I know, so to speak, I knew inside out, you know, when I was like deep into it. Now I'm kind of like a casual hockey NHL fan. I do follow my team. I do follow Colorado Avalanche. I do follow Montreal Canadiens. I do follow Pittsburgh Penguins. Those are my three favorite teams. But I am not religiously watching like I used to before 19. Which year they fucking changed everything? 2005. You know, when Ovechkin came in, Crosby came in. Before that was a lockout. Prior that, to me, those seasons were much more interesting to me. I knew all the players. I knew everything in and out, you know, all the stats and so on and on and on. But then later on, the game just changed, you know, for you hockey fans, you know, the true hockey fans. You know how it changed. You know, the game did get faster, you know, but a lot of that tough gameplay got eliminated, you know, and I don't know if I can ever like NHL like I used to like it before. But regardless of that, you know, I am a hockey fan, you know, that is the one sport I really, really admire. And even currently, I'm much more into Australian football, Australian rugby, you know, and some other sports like baseball, and I fucking love cricket, you know, believe it or not. So it's kind of taken the second row seat, you know, for me. But I love everything about the hats, and I love that NHL is back. So, all right, man, I've mumbled here for quite a while. Now let's finally look at the hats, and the very first hat is that Anaheim Ducks hat, all black. It was released by Topper Store USA here. Hats made in Laos. And let's keep on mumbling because I just stumbled on the freaking card, you know. Randy Johnson, man. Who doesn't know Randy Johnson? Even I know the Randy Johnson, you know. He was a great pitcher for, I know him from Arizona times, you know, from the Diamondback times. But on this particular card, he is actually representing Seattle Mariners, you know. So this is like a fucking older card, older Topps card. You know, Randy Johnson, man, you know. Great fucking pitcher, man, you know. A legend, legendary pitcher. Randy, I'm not gonna throw you. Oops. I said I'm not gonna throw you. I threw you. I'm just gonna carefully set your card here right next to me. Okay. So, Black Dome. Black Dome, black, new era, tonal flag. Then we got Anaheim Ducks on the side, the script. You got the NHL flat, NHL shield, which I think this shield itself is the best one out of all the sports. Absolutely love it, the way it looks, this shield. And then you got the front logo, and here's your Anaheim Ducks. This freaking logo is now being put on a hats, you know, 100 times a day, you know. Every fucking release you see, it's either this or it's a Chicago Blackhawks. These stores gonna fucking beat this logo into the ground, you know, into little pieces, you know, and it's gonna become a hated logo, you know. This is how many times this logo has already been done, you know. And what's too much, it becomes at some point ugly, you know. It's like, you know, it's so hyped up, this one and Blackhawks. Like the bisons, you know, like the Buffalo Bisons were, you know, like you can't even fucking get your hands on one, you know. It just, boom, sold out. Doesn't matter what kind of fucking colorway you throw on or whatnot. It's just sold out, you know. So I don't like that trend. And I like this particular hat. Even it has no uh, how to say it properly in English. It has nothing to do with like their team colors, you know. It's just a nice black hat, you know, with this freaking, what is this, like a seashell or whatever. The mask, the mighty duck, and then the whole fucking the triangle here in the back. It's all black. It's a nice little black hat, you know, and I'm a fan of original colorways, original color, like a jersey color hats, you know. Like I'm not very adventurous, you know, when it comes down to NHL. I like it to be all fucking. When I look at the hat, you know, and I see the colors, you know, and even if you remove the freaking logo, where I could guess and say, hey, that's that team's color, you know, like if I would cover like this one, right, the front logo Oilers, you know, and if somebody would ask me like, hey, tell me which team's hat is this, you know, and I would look around and I was like, yeah, that's Oilers, you know. So that's what I mean by that. Was this being black, you know, fucking who knows, you know, but black is like a neutral color, you know. So that I can accept, you know, but all like other fucking weird ones, man, you know, like for me, I care less, you know. Even that green, you know, super hyped Anaheim Duck, all green like that, rifle green or whatever it is from Toppers. It's on pre-order currently when I'm recording. You know, I didn't buy it because I don't like it. There's nothing that green about the Ducks, you know. It just, yeah, it's a cool hat, you know, but will I buy it for my collection? No, I won't, you know, because I don't know. I just, to me, to my eye, it doesn't appeal the way the other colors appeal, you know, like the team colors. Anyways, black dome, yeah, gray under, black sweatband. Then this seashell, I believe, colored duck, this mighty duck. Two crossed sticks, flat shield, yeah. Hat made in Laos. That's your number one. Hat number one for today. Anaheim Ducks. I like how they call it Mighty Ducks, you know. I like that Mighty Ducks branding better than just Ducks. But I'm glad they brought back the freaking the logo, you know. This is much better than that duck foot or whatnot. Next hat, you know. Next hat comes from Topper Store USA. Again, hat is made in China. And this is a defunct team, you know. It doesn't exist anymore. This team actually became Carolina Hurricanes. And I don't know how much truth is to that the Whalers were such an iconic team, you know, back in the day. For what I can remember, they had struggles, big time struggles, you know. The team was loved by the locals, you know, in Hartford, Connecticut, you know, but that it was something special, you know, I don't recall that, you know. And I grew up and you know, like I was a kid in 70s, you know, but I you know, had all kinds of information wherever I could get at the time, you know. And even growing up as a teenager or whatnot, I was big into the hockey, you know, and I knew so much about NHL. I've never really freaking had that feeling that that team was that special, you know. It sucks that it got, you know, like disassembled, you know, and shipped out, relocated to Carolina, but it is what it is. that's my thoughts about the Hartford Whalers. But here I got the card, man, and this dude is like fucking has a mustache, looks like a cop. Speaking of a cop, man, you know, I'm kind of like in a mode talking today. The other day I went to Costco, so I come out of the Costco, and here comes this fucking motorcycle policeman. He pulls on the sidewalk, you know, and kind of hides in the bushes, pulls out his radar, you know, and it all happened on the 92nd Avenue in Denver, like by the Costco, Westminster Costco, for the people who know Denver area. And so there's this hill coming down, you know, you come down, you know, and I was like, man, that fucker's gonna get like the first car, man, who comes down that hill. And I've driven down that hill many times, you know, speeding, you know. There's a speed limit like 35. Everybody fucking goes 50, man, you know. Sure shit, man, you know. He got his little uniform on. Of course, he rocks the goddamn mustache, man, you know. To me, they look so fucking stupid, man. You watch, man, you know, every single motorcycle cop, you know, they had these tight clothes, man, and a mustache, man, you know. So this is like a mustache fucking looking guy. So yeah, the fucking guy got pulled over, you know, and fucking probably gonna get a ticket. But yeah, Dave Tubik, pitcher, Detroit Tigers. This is a fucking guy was born in 53, man, so he's old now. I don't have my glasses on, but I can't tell anything else about him. But yeah, this Dave Tubik guy. Do you know this guy? He's a pitcher. He spent quite some time with Tigers, Detroit Tigers. Yeah. All right, Dave. Here's the hat. All blue down. This is definitely done in Hartford Whalers colors. It has that vintage NHL shield with these stars on the back. Then you got this side patch, and it's a 1979, I believe, inaugural Hartford Whalers 1979 inaugural season. So 79, I was 8 years old, you know. So that's when they came in the league. They did have some fucking good players, you know, Ron Francis being one of them. And here's the logo. Logo does, not does, logo is iconic, you know. This whaler logo, this whale tail, so to speak, is a beautiful logo. It's missed in the community. Cool colorway, sort of kind of like Vancouver Canuckish colors, but hat is great. Blue dome, green under, white sweatband. Hat's made in China. Yeah, that's a good whaler's hat. That I understand. Hey, you know what? I forgot fucking step 2 on that duck hat. So let's do step 2 now. Let's go back first to freaking duck. This is made in Laos. Yeah, fits great, looks great. Square, boxy, wonderful hat. Yeah. And then what about this whaler's hat? Same thing. Hartford Whalers. Love it, love it. Well made. This is a little tighter than that one was. So that's your hat number 2. Now, let's freaking go to hat number 3. And what the hell is in here? First off, hat is made in Laos. A lot of Topper Store USA hats, the first ones, were made in Laos. So yeah, so there's another hat from Topper Store USA. Now they're thrown into their boxes like this kind of shit. with the QR code, you know, you just scan it, and I imagine it brings you to their social media places. And then they also got this freaking Sammy Sosa, man. I know that guy too, man. Isn't that something? Oi, Sammy Sosa, Cubs. You know, I know this guy from watching like an older videos and playing Stratomatic baseball. Do you know what the Stratomatic baseball is? Watch some of my videos, man, where I play the game. It's a board game. So yeah. Cool shit, man. All right, Sammy, go to the outfield. And this hat was made, I don't know, some calls it a Brett Hall, some calls it a Wayne Gretzky Blues Days, you know, or whatnot. But this is what it is. It's a St. Louis Blues hat. And so it has a two-tone New Era flag, 25 years patch in St. Louis, I guess. And then here's the front patch, and this is like an old school, you know, front logo for the Blues. Yeah, there was a time when Brett Hall played with Wayne Gretzky on one team. That's when Gretzky moved from L.A. to St. Louis. He was there for like a season or so. Not very long. Not a fan of these tramp stamps. You know, I think there always should be the NHL shield. But yeah, a yellow button, mono blue. This blue is like, you see the difference? See the difference between this blue and this one? This, I believe they call it the navy blue. But it has like, it freaking has like that purplish tint, you know, and it definitely is not my favorite tint. You know, even like look at this hat, you know, like I like this blue better than this. Yeah. But great hat. Green under, black guts, yellow button, tramp stamp on the back, retro St. Louis front logo. Hat was made in Laos. Hat number 3. Time for step 2. Fits great. Yep. Excellent fit. Looks good. Again, like it has that shape, you know, square shape. And not a pointy fucking bullshit looking egg shape. So yeah, good hat overall. You know. A point deducted because of this tramp stamp. Don't like the tramp stamp. And now, hat 4 and hat 5. And we're gonna have a battle, you know. 2 different stores, 2 different hats. This one, Top Store USA. This one, Hat Dreams. I like them both equally. At one moment I look and I prefer this one. This is super clean, man. This is super fucking clean, you know. But it has this shit on the back. Tramp stamp. This one is a little more colorful, but it has the shield. Both hats are done in team colors. Both have metallics on it. Both have gray unders and black. I believe both had black, yeah. Both of them have black guts. But let's look at one at a time. You know, in the first one, let's see that. Let's look at this Philadelphia Flyers Topper Store USA hat. You know, I wish this one would have the shield. That's my only gripe about this one. Everything else is just top fucking notch, man, you know. Gold metallic New Era flag, tramp stamp. Then you got this freaking metallized side patch. Let me see what the hell that is. It is an All-Star Game, 1992, Philadelphia Spectrum. Spectrum was probably the arena at the time. So 1992 All-Star Game patch. And then this fucking front logo is just absolutely wonderful. The way it's done. Black dome, friggin' they do have, they back in the days, you know, they wore also jerseys like the whole fucking pants, like a long, almost, how to say, like a jogger pants, man, you know, like a straight pants, like Under Armour pants, you know. They looked so fucking cool. It didn't last long, you know, but the Flyers were one of those teams who wore that completely different uniform. You know, they didn't have the like the short pants, so to speak, like a how do you like a nowadays, you know, how they have the pants and then they have those long socks. That was the whole one piece, man, you know, back in the day. And Flyers is also one of my favorite teams. You know, my favorite goalie, Pelle Lindbergh. You know, who unfortunately got killed. You know, he crushed his car. You know, in off season, I believe, right after the off season or even during the season. Man, now I fucking have a memory loss. But he lost his life at his prime. You know. And it was a Swedish goalie, man, Pelle Lindbergh. Check him out. I'm going to put somewhere here his picture, you know. He wore this white fucking skeleton kind of mask, man. You know, those were the days, man. I miss that NHL, man, you know. Absolutely miss those days. So anyways, I think this hat is fucking 9.5, man, you know. This is how great this is. Change this one out to a shield, man, you know, and this is 10 out of 10, man, you know. This is a fucking stunner regardless, man. All black dome, metallized side patch, metal accents on this Philly logo. Yeah, Flyers, tramp stamp, gray under, black guts, and made in Laos. Yeah. So I'll put this one aside for now. Now let's look at the other hat. This one, like I said, this is Hat Dreams creation. Seems like Hat Dreams go in and hook the hats more to the jerseys. This one is more like where I talked about that whole suit, you know, they had like a orange stripes going down the pants, you know, and shit, man, you know, it was fucking cool, you know. These are Flyers colors, you know, black, orange, man, that's just who they are. Hat has gray under, black sweatband. It's a banger, man. It's a Bangladesh hat, yeah. Yeah. Hats made in Bangladesh. Lower crown. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think about this one? And here's the same side patch, just also metallized and colored in a different way. More with the copper and orange. I like it. The other one probably is easier to read, so to speak. But can I tell which one I like more? I can't. And then, is this all pewter? The P is pewter. Then there's copper and orange. Man, this is fucking shiny as hell. And yes, it's a little more colorful. But now the main question is, let's call it a duel, right? Let's pull out the guns, man, and do a shootout, man. Please, please do me a huge favor. I know you guys watched the video, but let's do this one thing, man, like vote for these hats. And all you do is just write in the comments, do you like the Hat Dreams Phillies hat, or do you like the Topper Store USA Phillies hat? I just want to know what the community thinks, I think I can't tell which one is better, which, now that I said, 1 second I want to go this way, the other second I want to go this way. I think this is like fucking, why can't they put the shield, man, on this one, But it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe the slight edge to this one even was this fucking tramp stamp. Maybe this one. I don't know. You let me know, right? And then let's do the size check on these hats. This is the Banger, yeah, Bangladesh. A lot lower crown. Feels good, looks good. I can tell you one thing, that the new China, man, new China hats now coming in all square too, and they're a little taller than the Bangers are, And now I almost want to switch over to that China style, But anyway, so yep, this is a Hat Dreams. This one, Topper Store USA, Laos. Okie dokie, let's rank them real quick. So the first place is gonna be decided by you guys, It's either this or that. Yeah. First place, second place, first place, second place. Then the third place. Third place is gonna go to, this is kind of hard to tell. Third place to St. Louis Blues. Fourth place to this one. And the fifth place is gonna go to this black Anaheim Ducks. All right, guys, man, this was kind of a longer video as normal. Hopefully you stuck around, We talked about NHL hats. I'm super stoked, super excited. We looked at these wonderful freaking hats. Let me know in the comments if you have bought yourself a first NHL hat. Let me know, of those two Philly hats, which one do you think is the best? Topper Store or Hat Dreams? And with that being said, I'm wishing you all the best, great health, and I definitely hope to see you guys very soon. Lost Latvian out. Have a great weekend, and peace out. Bye.